What's going on, y'all? Very interesting topic I have today. I actually been wanting to make this video for a while. Just needed the right time to make it, and this seems like this is the perfect time for this video, for this topic. Now, everyone knows that the Wii U hasn't done nearly as well as it should, and partly Nintendo is to blame for that, for not advertising their system at all, among other issues. But the thing is, it's not just Nintendo. It's not just sales. You see, the problem with this system is it was probably never going to be market leader because developers and publishers and the media don't want it to be. Now, I know a bunch of you guys are already, oh, here goes Dr. Trey, here goes Dr. Trey. Sit down, shut up, have that seat, listen to what I'm about to tell you. Now, third-party developers, publishers, and even the media didn't want the Wii U to be the success that the Wii was. And it's because the Wii scared them. You see, it's Nintendo's unpredictable nature that scares people away. It's their secretive nature that scares people away. Nobody saw the original Wii coming. These developers and publishers, they had to scramble up just to get games up and working on the system, get new ideas. They weren't ready for that. The reason why they want a company like Sony, a company like Microsoft to be market leader is because they're predictable and they know what to expect. They could start making a game for the PlayStation 5 right now, and it wouldn't matter because they know it's just going to be a more powerful PlayStation 4. They know it's going to use a traditional controller. They know it's not going to be something all wild and pretty much change the game. With Nintendo, you never know what they're going to do, and they don't like that. They fear that. I mean, for all they know, after the Wii success, Nintendo could have came out with the Wii U and had it be less powerful than the Wii. You know what? We don't need graphics anymore. The Wii proves that. And then the publishers and developers were like, what the heck? So you know what? This time they didn't even take that risk. They didn't bank hard on this system's success from the jump. And it's funny because if you go back, they gave the appearance that they did. Everybody, all these developers and some people were complaining about, they weren't catering to us, they did their own thing. But when you go back and read the developer interviews, read the developer testimonials, when the system was first announced, they said that they did just that. Oh, it looks like they're appealing towards the hardcore gamer again and all of this stuff. They had nothing but good things to say. Half of those people didn't even make any games for the system and still haven't because they're full of crap. They never wanted the Wii U to be that successful. Period. Look at how much dedication they're putting into these Xbox One, PlayStation 4 ports and games. They didn't do any of that for the Wii U. Not even close. EA, one of the biggest supposed supporters of the Wii U, probably got their dev kits before anyone else, started their Wii U games like 4 or 5 months before they came out, didn't even really try. Even when you go back to the original Wii, that system was selling like hotcakes. 100 million sold, yet they still treated the Wii as a PlayStation 2 visually. If the Wii U was a Sony system, you wouldn't be having this problem right now. You wouldn't have people complaining about what they can't do. They would just do it. If the PlayStation 4 had the same exact horsepower as the Wii U, you wouldn't hear anyone complaining about the power. They would just work with it, do the best they can, and put out good games. Did you hear people during the PlayStation 1 era complaining that PlayStation 1 didn't do visuals as good as the N64? No, you didn't. They just put out good games. They tried their best. Something that never happen on the Wii U. But then you're probably wondering, what about the media? What does the media have to do with any of this, Trey? Look at the Nintendo Directs. Before Nintendo Directs, or even with other console makers, the media lives and breathes by their exclusive content, by their exclusive hands-on, their exclusive trailers, their exclusive events. Nintendo is pretty much eliminating this from them. Nintendo Directs pretty much make it so that, in a way, they're not really special anymore. They don't feel special anymore because we get the news at the same time they do. They don't feel important. Sony and Microsoft make them feel important, make them feel needed. And apparently Nintendo, at least to them, does not. The Wii U isn't selling nearly as good as it should have because Nintendo didn't advertise it correctly, and because the game industry as a whole decided that they didn't want the system to be that successful. Period.